So I'd like to take a minute and just discuss the double standard that the media has on the issue of health between Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden. So, first of all right, let's get this out of the way. CNN and the media in general was talking about Bernie Sanders' health and how it's bad, how he was too old to run back in 2016. How old was Bernie Sanders in 2016? He was 74. Isn't it a little funny that they're not saying about anything about Joe Biden? He's 76 now. That's a little odd. All right. Now, let's talk about another thing. So, after Bernie Sanders' heart attack, he had a minor heart attack, right? The media was just, they were making it like this huge deal, right? Why isn't the media talking about Joe Biden's mental health? Let me ask you a question. Would you rather have somebody who had a mini heart attack in the White House or somebody with dementia? Which would be worse? Somebody who recently experienced a mini heart attack but still maintains a very healthy lifestyle and used to be a runner, right? And he was actually one of like one of New York's best runners. So he obviously lives a healthy lifestyle. So who'd be worse? Joe Biden, who has dementia, all right? Who just confused his sister and his wife. He got them mixed up. And the other day he was talking about making a deal with somebody who's been dead for 23 years, all right, because his mind is stuck in the past. Who would rather have, that guy or somebody who just experienced a minor heart attack, all right? That's pretty much it. That's just all I wanted to say. Just point out the double standard that the media has. The media has so many double standards when it comes to progressive versus centrist candidates. And if you want the truth, this is going to shock you and it shocked me. But Fox News has been more objective and more fair to Bernie Sanders than CNN has. CNN and MSNBC and all that stuff. In fact, MSNBC, God, they're the worst, all right? They just had Chris Matthews on the other day. And Chris Matthews said that he thought if Bernie Sanders became president, that Bernie Sanders was going to execute him in Central Park. I'm not even joking. I can't make this up. And then he also went on to compare Bernie Sanders' campaign to the Nazis taking over France. I just want to point out how if this was anybody else, like, if they weren't attacking a candidate who happened, a Jewish candidate that happened to be a progressive, say they were attacking a Jewish candidate that was a centrist, then the media would have had, they would have had a conniption, right? If this was like, somebody attacks, somebody calls out Mike Bloomberg comparing him to being a Nazi even though he's Jewish. The media would have been like, oh, this is so anti-Semitic. But when they're attacking Bernie, comparing Bernie Sanders, who's a Jew, to Nazis, it's all fine and dandy. So that was very insensitive on his part. And yeah, that was just a little tangent I went off on. This video is not scripted, by the way. See, I have my notepad here. Yes, a lot of YouTubers, they actually write down their script for their videos, all right? I did not do that. Maybe I should have, but if you want the truth, I probably wouldn't have been able to read my handwriting. But I probably should, just because it keeps me on track. But yeah, I just wanted to point out that very, very clear and evident double standard that the media has when it comes to the health of Bernie Sanders versus Joe Biden.